I still can't, I can't get enough of racing sailboats. You know, I'm kind of a junkie that way. So any opportunity to race at any level is something that I always like to pursue.
This is Rhode Island Sound's Newport, the home of the America's Cup yacht race. And
so I was riding down Thames Street on my bike, and I saw this really tall mast, and I didn't know what a mast was because I didn't know how to sail. But I went down the wharf to check it out, and it's the coolest boat I've ever seen. And I went there the next day, and all of a sudden they said, "Hey, you want to help and carry a sail?" And they took me sailing on Intrepid and on the Trial Host Constellation, and then they won. And then they were racing, and they were winning and winning, and then the America's Cup came, and they won the whole thing, 4-zip, and I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. So next year, I'm 12. I joined the yacht club, junior member, learned how to sail, and just had this fuel to try to win the America's Cup. So it really, you know, started a path that hasn't ended yet.
At Newport, Rhode Island for the America's Cup.
Well, I've been involved with 7. I've done the Cup 7 times and won it twice. I would do another one in a heartbeat. My desire and drive to sailing the America's Cup was just to be the best sailor I could, and that led to working for North Sails at an early age out of university. So working for North Sails and trying to win the America's Cup are kind of parallel paths, because North Sails wants to win the America's Cup too all the time and be involved. So when I started with North Sails, I at the same time started sailing on different America's Cup teams with Dennis Conner, with Tom Blackhaller. I've done 3 with Tom Whidden. I've done 2 with Kenny Reed. I've done 1 with Per Anderson. Each program's a long, multi-year program. It's not easy, very gratifying.
In the America's Cup, there's no coming second, only losing.
If you're lucky enough to be on a great team with a very good team culture, there's nothing more rewarding. The hard reality of the America's Cup is if you don't win, it's over. There's not a next season. So when it's over, it's over. And it's, unless you win. And when you win, there's nothing like it. You put your heart and soul and energy and put your life on hold, and you know, and it's never easy. I was always very fortunate enough to be able to come back to North Sails and carry on, and bring everything I learned in the Cup to the company, to our customers, and that was always, you know, really satisfying, because of all the hard work and all the dedication. And when you're living and breathing that, you take that all back, and you know, you look in the bay here, and there's 3DI Dacron sails on cruising boats, 30-footers. That was all developed at the high end of the America's Cup, but it all trickles down. So that's, you know, it's rewarding personally, and from a company standpoint, and from a customer benefit, it's fantastic. I started out as a sail designer sailing on the boat. You know, any good sail designer sails a lot, and you know, they kind of go hand in hand. Since then, I mean, since the cross-cut sail, Dacron sail era, every change in sails in the America's Cup has been developed by North Sails, and that's, you know, that's why every challenger and every defender uses North Sails. It's pretty amazing. What's going to happen after 3DI? What's the next big major development? I have no idea, but I'm sure what comes out of this America's Cup will head us down that path. There are teams that seem unbeatable on paper, but it doesn't mean anything until you hit the starting line and see what you can do. So never giving up is something that I've always taken away from the America's Cup. And that's a challenge, and that's a wonderful challenge about sailing, and that's what I really enjoy. You know, you relearn things that you thought you knew but you didn't really know, or you might have forgotten, and you relearn it again. The lessons always keep coming, and that's the challenge, to keep on top of it and keep pursuing, and then try to keep winning is always fun.